po numeni no made ina nyamamawua numa nyamamawua magba na America jurumolo tonyo numeni no ho mino miadokunyo be sofo pastor prophet nko de siade nde siade ke mi po le bibla ma nko de siade mi po le bibla ma mi dibo no twe yoyo at bishop dan nkawo aleke wo bana ola ko dans le America Donald Trump pakple Kamala Harris nka mawa adasi le prophète ou dit la le America adasi le pasteur anti l'America yo va de amela du akoma eva defiant pasteur de la Nigeria be Kamala Harris ele ya duji be Kamala ya duji akwaje chozo davwa Kamala jo be ge Nigeria to amia mi le fukpon to America to wa mawa mateva de na nuchi mi o de Nigeria de yi mi u chande mi akpovovo nuchi mi o le Nigeria duplo la ke mi adere Nigeria de wate cho nunya pakple adown akplo Nigeria duade ye duala in God Africa nuchi mi akpovovo mawa mate de na ya fe na Nigeria pastor o amabubu ya aichi yakboa yinyu akochi o ja dare Ghana Apostle Sadiq Apostle Sadiq Moses akochi o ja dare Ghana 7 December 2024 ayaba mawa baba de bade fe bana America la akwa dugbe le Ghana vonu ireke jojogbe nka ta etini bue over code mi code na miaroku ji de Ghana Nigeria de tini bua ya mawa mate de na ke fiana mi tuna tini bua ti bana de mi gblono ti bunu bana de no wodeke ko edwala ingwa ya mate de na fiana mi se ntu ya glora.
Ghana election will be very sweet. What this? The seat has been prepared for the descendant of Atames.
Saying brother, the seat has been prepared for the descendant of Atamis. In another word, NDC. Ima blame mole. Ebe Atamis fe jijime vio Atamis fe jijime to. Ife jijime to ye ja du akwa le Ghana. Ko NDC ma blame mole ma mi le die.
And the descendants of Atames are who? The Muhammad, right? Now this is what God is saying. Ghanaian should not look down on the people ruling them, because they want to use their seat to keep the power. Look, John Muhammad should listen to me now. I said the people ruling now.
John Muhammad should listen to me now. That you prophetic ble pastor o magalagana bedu kobi Nanjilgezi Opambo. These are the people who prophesy good for NDC. Bedu Kobi, Najigezi, Opambo. And even currently, we have the backslide, Ousu Bempa. According to this Sadiq Moses, they are not enough. John Mahama, adola dutu ya fifila. John Mahama, dutu ya fifila. Pastor Magal, prophet Magal Gana, agba prophecy na Mahamo. Kafifia, Nigeria Mahama ibeson. Hey! Moina nyamawa magba juru na America jam. Nyamawa fika odrelo magba juru na America. Ade.
The president and the vice president, more especially the vice president. But is it Baumia?
Now makabiam will be easy. Makabiam will be easy Baumia. Nani mamawa defio. If your God has revealed to you what is happening here, and he show you that the winner of the seat after the 2024 7 December poll is going to be a descendant of Atamis, for that matter, John Mahama. And he also show you what the biggest opponent, in this case, NPP Dr. Baumia, he didn't reveal the name to you. You are now asking your congregant, is it Baumia? You should have asked your God in whichever way he revealed this to you. Somebody would simply say, go and ask your grandfather. Let's continue. Moye kwemalo susu ko zana susu zazankwe. Oh,
running a race, but with the seat on his bumper. At least before you go into
Abanade, Ikwa Baumia is running a race with the seat of the president at his bumper. Listen carefully to this. Me, if you tell me this, nyanyane le blemana ma, nunyale manye tagomo kunamoa. Nyamama fiambra agomo kunyumna baumya jaduji. If you say that, we are all running for the seat, and somebody is already running the same run with the seat stuck to his buttocks. So if the person ran and didn't find the seat anywhere to sit on, and the person decide to relax, he is eventually going to sit on the seat hiding behind his bonbon. And when John Mahama also ran in the race, he didn't get the seat because the seat is stuck to Baumya's bonbon, as you are saying. So if they both look for the seat and they can't find it, Baumya is having it stuck to his bonbon. So according to this prophecy and what you are saying, the victory is rather for Baumya, according to what you are saying, not for Mahama. So me, as a sister Dakoba, if I'm in your church and you say this, I will tell you that also, shut up there. Get out there. Alakpanya kwenye Mekeke nuti economy la MPP wanyama. Nuti economy. Vonuma gnowa lelia. We are all tired of this regime. But according to the words you are using, you are a liar. You are a big liar.
I see him running a race, but with the seat on his bumper.
I see Baumya running a race with the seat of the president at his bumper. And if the seat is stuck to the bumper of Baumya, then who is going to win the election? Is it not Baumya? Then who is going to sit on that seat? Is it not Baumya? So how come you saw that here? You are still here telling people that it is John Mahama. In fact, what he is saying is not the determinant of the outcome of the election. It is the Ghanaian going to vote. Forget about that. Nyamino si hini anka yekwa kutu aba. Nyamino si hini anka 2013 anka MPP kokot. Nyamino si hini anka 2021 anka NDC kokot. Ane no wanja mu ma nyami. Nyamino si hini anka electoral commission anka debia no or ye mistakes.
At least before you go into election, you have to leave the seat and go and vote. Abi? But why is he carrying the seat? It means it's not all about the election. It's all about the power. Muhammad and the rest of the NDC, right? Hear me. I see a race. I see a battle. You are going to fight with the people ruling, not with the election. God is behind you. It's only God that can help you to win that battle.
God is behind you. It is only God that can help you win that battle. If you say so, then we, the people of Ghana, we are not going to vote we are not going to vote, and let's see if there will be a change of government. I mean, if there will be a change of president. Look at this. The prophet prophesied lies. The prophet prophesied lies. The priests rule by their own authority. And my people love it this way. Jeremiah foi agbala. Eta amaton beaucoup blaton vor kele. Jeremiah foi agbala ta ton beaucoup blaton vor kele. Ebonuka. Nyagrodilo gbloa alakpanyadi. Eye nunolao le afoto dum alesi wo fianwe. Eye wo jenye duko alia. Nyaglodilo glo alakpanyadi. The prophet prophesy lies. Priests rule by their own authority. Eye nunolao le apoto dum alesi wo fianwe. Eye wo jenye duko alia. My people love it this way. The congregant, the people in the church, they love it that way. That's why they are seated and listening to the lies. Africa. We have enough pastors here in Ghana. They are on the board of trustees of National Cathedral. We have enough of your kinds. Sadiq Moses, Kusi Boatin also Kusi Boatin is there. And the rest, the two-faced man is there with the rest. We have enough of your kind here in Ghana. So, Mr. Nigerian man, keep your prophecies to Nigeria elections. Why? Me, Reggie.
You see, this one, everybody is going around because some people want money from the pockets or contract after election has been won. Before you can do the right thing as a prophet, you don't need to do that. If God send you one day, the same God will reward you. I prophesy. I see Muhammad ruling as the president, but I see people sitting on the seat, are doing everything with the power on the seat, just like it happened in your country here.
I see Muhammad ruling. Then again, the same person, I see another person sitting on the. So where is Muhammad sitting before ruling? Or he's ruling while standing up? If you saw Baumia sitting on the seat, and at the same time you saw Muhammad ruling, so where is Muhammad before ruling? Mr. Liar. Mr. Liar. Where is Muhammad standing before ruling? You saw Baumia sitting on the seat. You saw Muhammad ruling. Aba yikpaba Muhammad ile dua Ghana dua plom. Vo yikpaba Baumia ha no yire fiasi kpeaji. Kwa fika ba Muhammad ya no tero ha fele dua plom ya. Alo Muhammad eno achitre ile dua plom. Baumia ha no yire fiasi kpeaji. Ye ma. Amo honu ya jiselo. Amo no yire fima la sikpo fore. Pla 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 pla. Mi butama, let's say. Novinha, mi butama. Babiji domo. Yente fe blomaleno. Mele bi blamanenemo. What this person is saying, it is not so in the Bible. Oh.
An advice and violent taken it by force has been given to them. Use your power and use your money. They told the people on the seat, they said they should use what? Their power and what? Their money to keep back the seat. So Muhammad, get into the battle of welfare with prayer. That victory, that seat is yours. Christians in Ghana, rise if you want a good economy, if you want the hand of God to rule.
That one, yes, we want good economy. But that hand of God, I don't know what is coming to do for us. Good economy, but a dwafa ganyao na wa de pepepe na wa jamu ya ehia mi papa la Ghana. Va ma ofasiare. Ma ofasiale Israel vio ji chapi Israel vio o mete no mo duamwe. Israel vio America yo kwala don ro chapi la no pon dume. Ma o masiale o yare nka mo no Egypt o mo no Israel. Ma o masiale oji vo ka dotul hihia makatande Egypt o be pon rodu. Ko de ma o masiale Egypt ji cho wa ya. Mauma siye wone susuye according to the Bible Joseph enunyaye ozan voma Joseph enunyaye it is not the wisdom of Joseph that saved the Egyptians during the famine those days. It is the wisdom of Pharaoh. You will not understand this. I am telling you that in the time of the famine, according to the Bible, when Jacob has to go with his family and go and stay in Egypt for 430 years. In the years when Joseph was part of the ruling entities of Egypt, and then was called Zaphna Paneah. A lot of people say it is the doing of Joseph that the Egyptians had food to eat. But I'm telling you, if we accept that it is the doing of Joseph, then we have the greater responsibility to admit that it is the wisdom of Pharaoh Because when Pharaoh had the dream and Joseph was able to explain the dream, he took the wisdom of Pharaoh to appoint Joseph as the minister of agriculture. So if Pharaoh did not do or did not make the right appointment, there wouldn't be food in Egypt, despite the nice explanation Joseph would have given to the dream. Pharaoh eye kudre banade ikpoba ania enyi gangan o mandran pelenyi ona diku o mandran enyi ona diku ade o le nyi lolo enyi damioa o le nyi damio mi Pharaoh e ku medren yo ve blodren yo blane Joseph ade yo Joseph de mano banade enudu java efo mandran le fo mandran ma magbe ade do wa mahaja va efo mandran taka nanu du vade ejebe yo agblende de ne do wa ma fo yiyia Joseph ade otovo ti wotovo ade Pharaoh fonunya as an African ifonunya de yo choglaba oh okay kana nenema le senu ya gomna nema de ke wa we no agricanu you were minister of agriculture. So it is the good appointment that Pharaoh made that saved the nation. With all the wisdom of Joseph, he couldn't have saved the whole world through Egypt at that moment if Pharaoh didn't make the right appointment. This is what I'm telling you. So we need good economy. That will depend on the people leading us, not any hand of any God. Fine. This is truth telling time. Brain at work.
Over that beautiful country that God has ordained. Christians in Ghana should rise now, few days from now, because I see the man Baumia with the seat and with everything that has to do with money. But I see the set of people that they are buying. They are not buying just the youth. You cannot buy the youth of Ghana anymore. They are not buying the youth. So the people they are buying the INEC, they are buying the lawyers, and they are buying the great men in Ghana.
Yes. The time about you can susue na susula si wo chala take globe in your pastor. Na le smart video or hala take globe in your prophet. Looking at the happening, how the election 2020 was declared, what happened at the Supreme Court. If you see how the Supreme Court handled this vacant seat at the Parliament, how the Supreme Court handled that case, it is clear for you to say that NPP, and if you also see how the Attorney General versus Godfred, how do we call it? The Attorney General Godfred Dame versus Ato Forsen in the ambulance cases. If you see how the nation, the lawyer of the government, the Attorney General handled that case, there are clear indications that the people are looking, then MPP is looking at the people at the highest position, not the floor members. So you can predict what you say. Vomya for mauma de. Yon made nonya de bnade chunga manti. Matre fiancé. Anonya de fonu fotoro mnyafo mauma. Gakeme amakenengle the book of David. Gakeme David the book of Psalms nglemadi. David manya be Bible ngleme lolo. Hangleme David ale abaraka ku shata wale ku stone boy o no fe hangleme no ngla havwa you record ne o blene de playlist mi ade ne me David le Psalms nglema aya twebe na de hako ngleme ilezi gakeme Jeremiah gakeme Jeremiah le ba balanglema de Jeremiah manya banade manya be Bible ngleme lolo Matthew gakeme Matthew le fam the book of Matthew nglema manya ba Bible nglema lolo eya agbalisha ni o se ade ni o susu ni o bupoa yo ngledade ya modeva fofu agbalemo kwede ka yo fofu reju yo chonko daraji ne manade Holy Bible when agbale vekpa ona la ijifo nyama gble no benade na nyeba nyatefe nya wo nyeba na bibla enye powerful too ye Yesu Kristo fankoa nselem yade yo vode ke mala gbale ma choge ava na Africa to bero nyanye gble no yo vode ke mala ogbo anka gbale ma de ele yo vo gbo no gbe nyoya efemia tu yimnya be kpo be bilo umelam amon umana naga mya khliolo mya moibo wade una naga mya tufu yimnya be kpo agbale ma pe counterfeit original one ala tefe bubu noge yuja o counterfeit adara museum yimnya mya tufu ave kpo counterfeit a umelam mon naga mya khlede o nyanye na tefe blono la bibla. If the Bible is as a powerful tool and it is as powerful as we are told that the name of Jesus is that precious. There is a heavenly city made up of gold. I'm telling you, no European will bring that book to Africa. They will not bring that book to Africa. They will keep the original one somewhere and make a counterfeit of it. Place it in a museum for we the blacks to pay money and go and view it, not to touch it, to view it and come back. For the fact that it is made available for the black race, and the black race was beaten to accept it, is enough evidence that the book is false. I'm the one telling you. Listen to my mother.
No one who wrote part of the Bible thought they were writing a Bible. Meditate on that. Meditate on that. No one who wrote what we currently have in the Bible thought they were writing a Bible. They were writing letters. No one who wrote part of the Bible thought they were writing a Bible. Meditate on that.
Listen, Nonyalia. Me and Benadi. Amedeke said the book of Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, and Chronicles, Kings, Samuels, what again? Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Songs, Isaiah, Daniel, Jeremiah, Lamentation, Ezekiel, Joel, Habakkuk, Nahum, Malachi, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans, Galatians, Thessalonians, Hebrews, Titus, Philemon, Revelations, and whatever. They were not writing anything in the name of Bible. They were writing lyrics. They were writing literature. They were writing songs. Yeah. Bonjour. Mr. Nyanwada.
No one who wrote part of the Bible thought they were writing a Bible. Meditate on that. Meditate on that. No one who wrote what we currently have in the Bible thought they were writing a Bible. They were writing letters. They were writing literature. They were writing reworked Homer. They were writing ancient Sumerian legends.
Listen, Nanyanya Dakoba, and Yelebronabo Nanya Vivim Nua. Aba Africa toya a frame bunanama. In Africa, we respect age, not wisdom. If because me, I'm a small boy and I'm saying it, you think I'm a lying, at least this is somebody old enough to give birth to me. So I think you will agree with what she is saying. She is not a key. And
and tales and mythologies with truths mattered in. They were not thinking when they were writing it, let me write a Bible. I'm going to tell you something that is quite shocking from Joel Baden, professor of Hebrew.
Joel, professor of Hebrew Bible
at Yale Divinity School. He said the Bible wasn't written for us.
He said what? The Bible wasn't written for us. He said Professor Joel Baden, lecturer at the University of Yale Valley, said the Bible wasn't written for us. It is not written for you, Nigerian. It is not written for me. That is why the name of my ancestors is not in the Bible. Even the name of my country is not in the Bible. The name of Israel, which is currently a nation, Israel has not existed in centuries back. Israel, I think, 1945 or 48. Currently, before we have the nation Israel. But the word Israel is in the Bible. The name Ghana is not in the Bible. The name Nigeria is not in the Bible. The name Namibia is not in the Bible. The name Ethiopia, you can find only few of it in the Bible. Zambia, Niger, Congo is not in the Bible. These are ancient countries. Congo, Namibia, Zambia, Niger, they are not in the Bible. Thomas Sankara's name is not in it. Mansa Musa, his name is not in it. Wait. So you can see. Check.
He said this is a professor of Hebrew Bible. He said the Bible isn't a spiritual book. The Bible isn't a holy book. He said the Bible is literature. No
Listen to the end part once more.
one who wrote part of the Bible thought they were writing a Bible.
Single Bibla hak pada menyamba biblenggleme ilo. O menyamba biblenggleme yolo. O menyamba nade ngongle yolo mai muade. Alavazu a gafomon na meado gbo. They didn't know that the person who wrote the book of Exodus didn't know that today people are going to be quoting Exodus 14:14 to make money out of it. He didn't know. Don't be afraid. The Lord will fight for you. The writer of Proverbs 14, the writer of Exodus 14:14 didn't know that he was building factory for somebody. The writer of Proverbs, he who gives to the poor, lend to the Lord, and the Lord will pay him back in manifold. The writer of Proverbs didn't know that he was writing a text for somebody to use later and make billions of money. Matthew 6, verse 30 going, 31 or 33 or something like that. Do not think about tomorrow. Tomorrow is enough for its own problems. The writer of Matthew chapter 6 didn't know that he was writing a book that is going to make you slave. It was going to make you stupid today. That you say you are not going to think about tomorrow. You don't think about tomorrow, so you don't have Momo account. You don't have bank account. You don't learn. You don't go to school. You don't learn a job. You don't give birth. If you have all this thing, don't you have more than 2 clothes? Don't you have more than 2 footwears? If yes, then you are thinking about tomorrow, whether you like it or not. They didn't know. No one who wrote the Bible thought they were writing. No one who wrote part of it didn't know that they were writing.
No one who wrote part of the Bible thought they were writing a Bible. Meditate on that.
Yes.
Meditate on that. No one who wrote what we currently have in the Bible thought they were writing a Bible. They were writing letters. They were writing literature. They were writing reworked Homer. They were writing.
And on this note, let me take Otabil for you.
And I I'll say it again. God is not revealing mysteries to anybody. And God is not speaking by revelation to anybody.
God is not speaking by revelation to anybody. Mensa Otabil, Cathedral, Board of Trustee, or whatever. This is someone who was on the National Cathedral's board, and he's telling you that God does not speak to anybody in revelation or in whatsoever medium. Nyanyana le bijidoma ejikola gbano. Menye gbleo, Otabil gble. International Central Gospel Church or whatever. Otabil gbano says God does not speak to anybody. He reveals nothing to anybody by Mensa Otabil. Nenye gblea la va bejido nyanye ya Otabil gblelu. Tom Numbers chapter 12. If there arise a prophet among you, I shall speak to him in a dream or whatever. I will not do to anybody like my servant Moses. The Lord is speaking to me right now. The Lord is speaking to me right now. Credit be, network be. In Exodus 19, Moses comes to the people. The Lord said, you the people of Israel, do this, do this. He got to a point. The Israelite told Moses, Moses, enough. Go and tell that your God that he should come and speak for we, the community of Israel, to also hear him. And when he speaks, we hear him. Whatever he is going to ask us, we will obey it and do it forever. Have you ever told your pastor this? That pastor, my pastor, go and tell God to come and speak to all of us. And if that God speaks and we all hear, we will listen to you, pastor, from now and forever. Have you ever told your pastor so? Let me know, pastor. Number bemi zansusua brain at work. Manya majujuolo is a call to consciousness.
God's revelation is closed. He's not adding revelation. He's not subtracting revelation.
On that note,
no one who wrote part of the Bible thought they were writing a Bible.
Of course, yes. No one who wrote part of the Bible thought they were writing Bible. They were writing poems, songs, literature, myth, and somebody piled all this in together, put name on it, Bible. If I should tell you that this is Bible, will you agree? Bible means book, Biblos. That's wrong enough, you marry?
Meditate on that. No one who wrote what we currently have in the Bible thought they were writing a Bible. They were writing letters. They were writing literature. They were writing reworked Homer. They were writing ancient Sumerian.
Oh, yes. So let me show you something in the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 27, verse 15. It says, I have not sent them, declares the Lord. They are prophesying lies in my name. Therefore, I will banish you, and you will perish, both you and the prophet who prophesied to you. If you are a Christian, you believe in God, and you believe there's heaven, and you believe there's a judgment day, then my message for you is Jeremiah chapter 27, verse 15. God is saying, according to the Bible, I have not sent them, the prophet, declares the Lord. They are prophesying lies in my name. Therefore, the I there stand for God, not the cover. I will banish you, and you will perish, both you and the prophet who prophesied to you. So in this case, your God is playing the art of Pontius Pilate. He is washing his hand out of the prophecies you'll be receiving in the church. This is the art of Pontius Pilate. He is washing his hands out of it. People even blame Pontius Pilate in the death of Jesus. But you see, he found no fault with this man. So take him away. I have not sent them. They are prophesying lie in my name. So God is saying that you, the one interested, is so we call something in the law, aiding and abetting. Aiding and abetting. Or the accessory after aiding and abetting. Let me take that one because this is not a law class. When I am what should I say? Like a kokonsan amanyangbogbo. You, the one speaking, you are committing a crime. You, the one seated and also hearing it, you are also committing a crime. Because you took delight in listening to it. That is why the person was energized to say more. So you, the one listening to the false prophecies, you are part. And the one giving you the false prophecy is also part. In this case, it is the matter of aiding and abetting. And you shall be charged for committing this crime severally and jointly. This is, of course, is not a law class. Let's continue. This is truth-telling time. Brain at work. Why? And also, I will tell you the truth. If you don't accept it today, tomorrow you look for this video to listen to.
Legends and tales and mythologies with truths smattered in. They were not thinking when they were writing it, let me write a Bible. I'm going to tell you something that is quite shocking. From Joel Baden, professor of Hebrew Bible at Yale Divinity School. He said the Bible wasn't written for us. He said this is a professor of Hebrew Bible. He said the Bible isn't a spiritual book. The Bible isn't a holy book. He said the Bible is literature. No one.
I'm a konoson. I'm a koson. Yo. Ayo. Matthew Apparentino. Jeremiah 23:21. I did not send these prophets, yet they have run their messages. I did not speak to them. They have prophesied. I did not send these prophets, yet they have run their messages. I did not speak to them, yet they have prophesied. I leave this with you, and I'll conclude with Mensa Otabil on this note. Why?
And I'll say it again. God is not revealing mysteries to anybody. And God is not speaking by revelation to anybody. God's revelation is closed.
God's revelation is closed by by Mensa Otabil.